Everybody coming here for one specific reason, and that's because they believe in the second chance for every veteran.
Staff Sergeant Tommy Riemann is a certified American hero, a winner of the Silver Star for Valor in Iraq. But the bravest thing he ever did, he says, was fight to get his life back. To appreciate this ceremony's significance, you first need to hear Riemann's story.
Look at these guys, Habib, Camel, and Tommy.
All of it. Its remarkable highs and sorrowful lows.
I think I came out of the womb with a uniform on. For me, there's nothing greater than the honor to put on the uniform and represent this country.
In December of 2003, Riemann was on his first deployment in Iraq when his 3-vehicle convoy drove into a death trap.
We were ambushed by 35 guys, got hit with 3 RPGs, 3 IEDs, and a bunch of smart gunfire. And I used my body as a shield to protect my gunner and took a shot in the arm and the chest and shrapnel to my legs. All 8 of us survived. And for that, I received the Silver Star and the Purple Heart. What's up, man?
When he got home, Riemann traveled the country as a military spokesman. He even has a feature role in a combat video game along with his own action figure. And there was one salute he did not expect.
Tommy Riemann was a teenager pumping gas in Independence, Kentucky when he enlisted in the United States Army.
In his 2007 State of the Union address, President Bush singled out Riemann for heroism.
He has earned the respect and the gratitude of our entire country.
So there you are, hailed on national television as a hero. What was really going on with you at that time?
I didn't feel like a hero, that's for sure. I felt like a complete piece of garbage at times.
Riemann had come home a hero, but a haunted one. He was battling PTSD and alcoholism.
I was drinking 2 bottles of whiskey a day and, anything else I could get my hands on.
He lost his marriage, his house, almost everything that was special to him.
I was a changed person. I was full of hatred. I didn't want to communicate. I became the man I never wanted to be.
Riemann's life was in free fall. He tried to commit suicide, first in Iraq and then after he got home.
Second suicide attempt. What happened?
Popped some pills, drank a bit, got the truck up 70 miles an hour and said, see ya. Closed my eyes, hit the tree, and opened my eyes, and there wasn't a scratch on me. And I was angry about that.
The man once hailed as a true American hero had hit rock bottom. Riemann was arrested for drunk driving, a path he's certain would have meant the end of his life.
Ready, buddy?
Instead, he was handed a lifeline. Rather than being sent to a regular civilian court, Riemann was referred to a court that focuses on the special issues that confront men and women who have served in the U.S. military. It's called a Veterans Treatment Court, modeled after other civilian specialty courts around the country, such as drug treatment courts, that are designed to keep nonviolent offenders out of jail.
They are unlike any other courtroom you've ever seen before.
Melissa Fitzgerald is the senior director of Justice for Vets, which promotes veteran treatment courts nationwide.
I'm just very happy that my life's going in the direction that it's going in.
I don't believe men and women like Tommy Riemann belong behind bars. I believe that the men and women like Tommy Riemann deserve an opportunity for treatment and for restoration.
Helping vets is a new role for Fitzgerald. If she looks familiar, here's why.
Jack, CJ's inviting you back to follow up on a couple of things.
For 7 seasons, she played Carol Fitzpatrick, an assistant press secretary on the West Wing. But later, in 2011, she became co-executive producer of Halfway Home, a documentary about struggling vets. One of them was Tommy Riemann.
I've been having some pretty dreams. A lot of killings in my dreams.
It's estimated 1 in 5 vets who fought in Iraq or Afghanistan suffers from PTSD or depression. 1 in 6 has an issue with substance abuse. Tommy Riemann got help with all those issues in Veterans Treatment Court.
The great thing is I come in and you salute the judge. And I thought that was really unique because it was an instant sign of respect. I respected him for saluting me.
There are now 220 military treatment courts across 36 states. A judge in Buffalo established the first one in 2008. When a veteran is arrested for a non-violent crime, his or her lawyer recommends the military treatment court. Many are sent to rehab. Others get help with housing and job placement. They're all mentored by other vets.
There's something to be said about having a mentor in court, where here's a guy, another veteran, to look you in the eye and saying, you need to man up.
The program demands accountability.
Just make sure that you communicate with Ms. Donaldson, your case manager, and provide her with...
If a vet completes it, which often takes more than a year, the sentence for the crime is reduced or forgiven.
It's going to be a struggle for you. You got a ways to go, but you can do it.
Roughly 11,000 vets are now receiving help through Veterans Treatment Courts. In the case of the first court, established in Buffalo, 98% of veterans have not been rearrested.
Order.
Which brings us to this moment in Harnett County, North Carolina, 16 months after Riemann's arrest. It was graduation day for him and 5 other vets who satisfied the program's rigorous requirements.
Has it occurred to you how far you've come in a year?
For me, it's an ongoing journey. I think this is only the beginning.
With great pleasure, it is hereby announced that you are recognized for completion.
I've got my life back in order and I have a job, I have a home, I'm seeing my kids every weekend, I'm sober, that's the greatest thing. You know, I feel like I'm living again. For years I didn't know what that was like.